Assalamu alaikum. This is Kamrun Nahar, Assistant Professor, Biology, Greenfield School and College, Dhaka. Dear students, how are you? I hope you are well and study also. Today is chapter 11, Reproduction in Organism, MCQ plus 1 and 2 non questions. Okay, some importance. MCQ and 1 and 2 non questions and chapter 11. My previous two lecture from chapter 11, I had given two important creative question and some 1 and 2 non question respectively. Okay, so today we will discuss some important MCQ from this chapter. Okay, at first we know MCQ, what is reproduction? Okay, what is reproduction? Reproduction is a process by which one organism produce of his offspring. Okay, reproduction is a physiological activity through which organism continue existence by producing offspring. Okay, offspring existence. Okay, continue existence by producing offspring. Reproduction two types, asexual and sexual. Okay, in sexual reproduction, two reproductive cells are fused. Two reproductive cell, male and female. Then sperm and ovum. Okay, sperm and ovum is also. Then go to reproductive organ, flower, in plants. First one, we discuss reproduction in plants. So first one, flower. What is flower? A long question. A flower is a special type of modified shoot for reproduction. Okay, a flower has how many parts of an ideal flower? There are 5 parts of an ideal flower. Okay, then go to 5 parts are calyx, petal. Okay, calyx, petal, endoecium, gynoecium and thalamus. These are the 5 part of an ideal flower. Okay, and that plants that flower that is contained in 5 parts, that is ideal flower. Ideal flower example is in your textbook China rose and Dhutora. Okay, China rose and Dhutora is an ideal flower. And complete and incomplete flower, what do you mean by complete and incomplete flower? Complete flower, that flower have 5 parts. Incomplete flower, any one part is absent. Okay, that is called incomplete flower. Incomplete flower is bottle gourd, pumpkin. Okay, that is incomplete flower. Then go to different parts of a flower, floral axis. What is thalamus? It is usually round and is developed at the tip of a floral axis. Okay, calyx. Calyx is outermost root of a flower called calyx. Okay, each of the part of calyx is called sepal. One more question, what is sepal? So each of the part of calyx is a sepal. Okay, sepal when separated and when is opened. Okay, separated and open is same and connected. Connected sepal you can found in China rose. Okay, connected and differentiated is another flowers. Okay. Corolla is the outermost but one whole of a flower. Corolla is different segment, each segment called petal. Okay, any part of corolla is known as petal, any part of calyx is known as sepal. Okay, then go to endoecium. Corolla is also connected or free. Okay, connected corolla is found in Dhutora. Okay, and separate is found in China rose. China rose separated petals and in Dhutora where you found conjugated petals, okay, or united petals. You can found united petals also, okay, this. Then go to endoecium. Endoecium has two parts. Endoecium has two parts. One is anther and one is filament, okay. One is anther and one is filament. Anther and filament, and the connected anther, a pollen is produced, okay. One is anther and this is anther. Anther produce pollen grain or bears pollen grain, okay. This is anther and this is filament. Then go to when in many groups didelphous, and when in many groups anther is called polydelphous. Poly means onek, delphous mane onek, okay. Pollen grain when in many groups, it is called a polydelphous, such as cotton tree, okay. Then go to gynoecium. Gynoecium has three parts. Gynoecium has three parts. This is gynoecium. Gynoecium, this is stigma. Stigma, this is style and this is ovary, okay. Style and ovary, okay. So gynoecium has three parts. The of gynoecium is at the center of a flower. It is another essential node of a flower. A gynoecium maybe has three parts: ovary, style and stigma, okay. When a gynoecium is formed with many more carpels with the comparatively merged with each other, then it is called syncarpus. This is also another important MCQ. What is syncarpus? When more carpels with the comparatively merged with each other. This is known as syncarpus, okay. Then go to inflorescence. What is inflorescence? A cluster of flowers or clusters of flower arranged in a branch of a tree is called inflorescence. Clusters of flowers, অনেকগুলো ফুল, okay. Clusters of flower arranged in a branch of a tree is called inflorescence. Then go to pollination. Pollination is also called the linking of pollen, okay. Pollination, the transfer of pollen from anther to stigma, okay. This is called pollination, okay. Here pollination carrier, okay. The transfer of pollen from the anther to the stigma of the same flower or to the stigma of another plant of the same species is called pollination, okay. Pollination is of two types: self pollination and cross pollination, okay. Self and cross pollination. Self pollination is brassica, cucumber and dhutora, okay. In your textbook there are three examples, okay. Brassica সরিষা, cucumber শসা আর dhutora, okay. Some benefits are wastage of pollen is less, the process is not depend on the carrier, and the occurrence of pollination is ensured, okay. This is the benefit of self pollination. The plant that develop is this way cannot make changes to their character dissimilarities, and so the feature of a species can be maintained. This way a species can maintain purity. Then go to cross pollination. When the attachment of pollen occurs in between two distinct flowers of the same species, okay. Distinct flower of the same species is called cross pollination. In your book cotton tree and papaya, okay. Cotton tree and papaya, Carica papaya, papaya scientific name is Carica papaya in your book. And new characters emerge. Some benefits: new character emerge through cross pollination. The rate of germination goes up and much more vigorous seeds are produced through this way of pollination. As the pollination occurs in between two different plants, the seed produced this way is born with new characters, okay. Then go to medium of pollination. What is the carrier? The carrier which carries pollen is called the pollen carrier. Example: air, water, insects, flies, birds, vampires, and snake, even men. Okay. Then go to insect pollinated flowers. Characteristics are big with colored nectar secreting glands, and the fragrance of wet fluid is alluring. Okay, so your answer will be 1, 2 and 3. Okay, then go to air pollinated flower. Air pollinated flower is lightweight and do not have nectar secreting or glands. The flower has no fragrance, can easily. Okay, these are the also 3 answer. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. And air pollinated flower example is Oryza sativa, that is paddy. Okay, Oryza sativa is paddy. Then water pollinated plants are small, lightweight and can float, so that can float in the water. They have no fragrance. The petiole in the female flower is longer than the male. Okay, mature male flower detached from the petiole. Example is Vallisneria. Okay, why Vallisneria occurs water pollinated? Discusses or okay. Then go to animal pollinated flowers are usually large in size. They are if they are small, they are arranged in inflorescence. They have attractive colors, fragrance maybe or not. Okay, example is kodam, cotton tree and taro. Microsporogenesis. What is the first cell of male gametophyte? Apollen. Okay, apollen is the first cell of male gametophyte. Okay, here the number of 2 male gamete is present. Then go to female gametophyte or megasporogenesis. Okay, megasporogenesis, nucleus and ovule being nourishing in the nucellus of an ovule, a cell starts to become larger. ঠিক আছে, near the micropyle. One embryo sac contain how many nucleus? 8 nucleus. Okay, and secondary nucleus is twice in. Here double fertilization. One male gamete fused egg. This is called fertilization, and another male gamete fused with secondary nucleus and they produce sperm. Okay, they produce endosperm. Okay, they produce endosperm and the form is thrice-n. Okay, thrice-n and produce thrice-n, twice-n, secondary nucleus twice-n and male gamete is n, so twice-n cross n, thrice-n they produce. So double fertilization produce thrice-n. What is the first cell of sporophyte? A zygote is the first cell of a sporophyte. Okay, what is the first cell of sporophyte? A zygote. A zygote is the first cell of sporophyte. Okay, origin of fruit. After fertilization, ovary turns into fruit. Okay, after fertilization, ovary turns into fruit. There are 2 types of fruit: real fruit and true fruit and false fruit. Okay, when whole ovary turns into fruit, this type of fruit is known as true fruit, and false fruit is without ovary any parts of flower turn into fruit. This is called false fruit. Example is apple and chalta. Okay, example of false fruit. All the true and false fruit are into 3 categories. Okay, 3 categories: fleshy fruit, aggregate fruit and compound fruit. Okay, apples from the part of a flower is thalamus. Okay, and chalta is also a part of a flower from sepal. Okay, So sepal turns into flower, chalta, and thalamus turns into a fruit, apples. So apples and chalta is not true foods; they are false fruit. Then and these are the reproduction in plants. Then go to animal reproduction. Okay, animal reproduction, two types: asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction happened in lower animals. Asexual reproduction occurs in different ways such as budding, binary fission, and fragmentation. Okay, budding, binary fission, and fragmentation, asexual reproduction. And sexual reproduction is the process through which two animals of opposite sex, male and female, so sperm and ovum, completed their reproduction by means of producing male and female gametes, fertilize and produce offspring is called sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction occurs in higher animals. Okay, fertilization, two types. Fertilization divided into two types: external and internal. Okay, external means if the fertilization, this is the important question of number 2. What do you mean by external fertilization? What do you mean by internal fertilization? Okay, if the fertilization takes place outside the body of male and female animals, it is known as external reproduction. Okay, external reproduction. This type of fertilization occurs in most aquatic animals. Okay, so external fertilization occurs in aquatic animal, different type of fishes, exception shark. Okay, then go to internal fertilization. The fertilization which take place inside the reproductive organ of the female is called internal reproduction. Okay, internal reproduction. The fertilization occurs introducing a sperm of the male into the female reproductive organ. It is a characteristic of terrestrial animal. Then go to male reproductive cell, female reproductive cell. Okay, male reproductive cell meiosis. In the process of meiosis, they produce sperm. In female, in the process of meiosis, they produce ovum. So sperm and ovum fertilization and they produce zygote. Okay, this figure is also important. 240 page in your textbook. Okay. Then some hormone, pituitary glands. Pituitary glands is the king of the gland. Okay. By the pituitary gland, the hormone regulates from reproductive glands, king of the glands. This regulates metabolic function and ensures physical and mental development. Okay, mental development and sexual characteristics. Hormone secret from adrenal gland regulates development of the reproductive organ and exposing of sexual characteristics. Testosterone hormone, testosterone in male. Okay, testosterone hormone secreted from testes, and androgen help to produce sperms. And secondly, sexual characteristics such as depending on the voice and growth of the breast, the ovary secreted estrogen in female. Okay, ovary secreted estrogen and testes secret testosterone. Okay, ovary secretes estrogen and progesterone and relaxin hormones. These hormones cause the development of sexual characteristics such as menstruation, etc. etc. Okay. Then go to sexual reproduction. Okay, sexual reproduction occurs an egg, ovum, development of embryo. The fertilization, which type of division? देखो, the fertilized egg gradually passed. The fertilized egg gradually passed along the oviduct of uterus. Immediately after fertilization, cell division begins in zygote. This is called cleavage. At the last stage of cleavage, the growing embryo arrives in the uterus. Okay. wall of uterus. For the development of the next stage of blastocyst of embryo has to embedded in the inner wall of uterus. Okay, then go to what is placenta. The special organ through which the fetus, okay, in the uterus is connected to the tissue of the mother is called placenta. Placenta implantation is completed within 4 to 5 days after the embryo reaches the uterus. Okay, uterus act as kidney or lung. Okay, দুটোর মতোই কাজ করে, হ্যাঁ, kidney and lung. Then go to what is fetus. After 1 week the embryo called fetus. Okay, after 8 weeks the embryo called fetus. Then go to AIDS, AIDS, acute immunodeficiency syndrome, discovered in 1981, and the virus name is HIV, human immunodeficiency syndrome. Okay, deficiency virus, human immunodeficiency virus. Almost 40% of the infected persons are female, so 60% male. 164 countries AIDS patient is found. Okay, and sign and symptoms of the disease are exposed 6 months after the germ of the disease enters the body. Okay, how many months? 6 months. Okay, some symptoms of AIDS are rapid loss of body weight, fever for more than 1 month of unknown reasons, dry cough for prolonging periods. So your answer will be 1, 2 and 3, both in 3, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, these are some important question. Another important MCQ is the embryo or uterus develop in the uterus, fetus develop in the uterus for how many weeks? 38 to 40 weeks. Okay, these are some important MCQ from this chapter. Till then, Allah Hafiz. See you later.